Hey guys, today I'm going to bring you another cross stitch pattern site that I just think is absolutely amazing. It's called Artecy Cross Stitch, and you can find them at artecy.com. There will be a link below for you to kind of check out the site. There's so much to look at here, so many different things. Now, this is an Australian company. They started back in 2000, and it's sort of a husband and wife team that have created a lot of the patterns that you see, or they have officially licensed these patterns from the artists themselves. So there is so much to look at here that I'm just going to kind of scroll through some of the more common areas that you might look at when you pop on the site. So when you first get up here, you look on the left side of the thing here, it talks about new latest patterns. Every month on the 15th, they release their new patterns. So it was released on November 15th. So lucky for us, we get to see all the new ones. And I love this bulldog. There's different ones that I think I'm going to actually end up ordering. Actually, I love this bulldog even more. But so every month you can check back to their site and see what is new. But if you go to the left here, it has everything organized into the various categories. I'm just going to pick a couple different ones that I think you guys might be interested in. They have quite an extensive array of animal cross-stitch patterns, and because I'm a dog person, I'm going to click on dogs, and there are so many amazing patterns on this site that you can take a look at. Just so many different ones. Look at the St. Bernard. And when you click in on it, it tells you exactly where the image was gotten from, or taken from, I should say, that they do have copyright privileges, and so you don't have to worry about this not being legit, so to speak. This is totally legit. This is sort of a medium to large size 300 count by 187 count project, 34 colors, full cross stitch. A lot of their stuff, I think pretty much all of it is all full cross stitch. So of course that's something that I like, but you can take a look at that and see. Now we are going to talk at the end a little bit about how to order and how to get these patterns, especially if you live in the United States or Canada, which is I think where most of my subscribers or most of my watchers come from. We'll talk about exactly how to get these a little bit easier for you. Look at that basset, love. Oh, see, I looked through the site, but I didn't see everything. Let's see. If you want to do some mini patterns, you can let's go to mini flowers and look at these. Now, what would be a mini flower pattern? 107 by 98 count. It still uses 44 colors, so that's going to be a lot of detail. The finished size is about 8 inches by 7 inches, and again, full cross stitches. So they've got some mini ones here. They've also got some super duper large ones. You'll see the work here of Leonid Afremov, who you can find also on Haid, and this is the massive one, though. This is 550 by 416 and uses 90 colors, but this is beautiful, and they do have some very popular artists on here, as well as some folks that you probably have never seen before, which is why I encourage you to kind of take a look, because these patterns are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous patterns. And so let's go back up. They also sell cushion patterns, so these are like cushion covers that you can stitch, and it comes with, just click on one here, and it comes with again, it's 450 by 400, but this is sort of standardized to fit over a cushion, which, to be honest with you, I've not done that before, so I'm not an expert at telling you how that goes, but that is it is beautiful, and certainly I think a lot of you guys would love that. They also do bookmarks. So there's a lot of bookmark designs in here that you could cross stitch. These would make great gifts for people, and especially if you found something that was really meaningful to someone. And it goes on for 5 pages, so there's a ton of things to do. If you want to have some kind of like a sampler, like basically some different fonts for maybe designing your own cross stitch or substituting in some writing someplace, or some lettering somewhere, this is a great place. It's where you find the cross stitch alphabets over here. That's something that you can do. You can find patterns that have very, very few colors. And look at this, guys. This is the first place that I've seen this available. I know it's got to be available someplace else, but the guitar, abstract guitar, which I love this design. I've seen it I've seen different people that I know actually have this like in their house as a painting or a drawing, and you can now cross stitch this. So how awesome is that? So I might get that. I've seen about 6 different patterns that I think I'm going to have to end up getting. We've got an area where there are paintings that are available. I'm telling you, you're going to spend a lot of time just looking through everything on this site. There's so much to look at. So instead of showing you like literally every little thing, I'm going to point out a couple other things on the site first. There are free patterns available, so if you want to just try them out first before you buy anything, just to see how it is, you just go up to the top and click on the free pattern areas, and you can see they'll always have 2 new patterns every month. They'll rotate these patterns, so you can try them out and just kind of see if you like the way they're designed, if you like the way they feel while you're stitching. It's something that you can use as a jump point to maybe purchase something. I also really like the idea, they have a completed gallery area here. They have a program where if they release a pattern and you're the first person to finish it and send in a picture of it completed, they will actually, I believe, give you a free pattern as a reward, because they want to put them up here in their gallery so that everybody can see these. So I mean, look, I'm going to have to do this dog. I'm going to have to do this cat. I mean, it's just, I have to. But it's in their gallery rewards program, which you can also click on up here at the top and take a look at. But it's a small design that they'll give you, but it's still something that that is pretty cool. They also have this thing called Pixel Hobby that they sort of, I want to say as somebody who does not do diamond painting, it reminds me of diamond painting in the sense of that it's literally putting these little pixel spots in there. But to me, this is like a great, another great hobby for those that perhaps, maybe they need to work on dexterity with their hands. Maybe you're talking about a kid or somebody who's older who needs to, kind of work with fine motor movements or whatnot. I think that's great, but they're beautiful. I mean, look at the finished design on here. And so this is called Pixel Hobby, and it's something that they do there. Now, let's, to finish up here, let me also tell you guys about how to actually order. Now, when you order, where did I find that before? You can find them in local retailers. It talks about where you can find them online and in Canada and all over the place. But if you are actually wanting to, say, get a kit of this or get something kitted up and sent to you, then you can click on, oh, nope, that's Colray Crafts, and they're great too. Let me go and find this. Retailers, about us. So when you go and you're looking for actual full kits, all right, it took me a minute there to find the site that I needed to find, but on Artecy Cross Stitch, if you go down to the bottom, it'll lead you to a spot called Links, and then up here there's some different designers and supply stores that they really like. But if you're in North America and you would like to get one of their kits, the best way to do it is to go to Charting Creations. And when you hop on Charting Creations, this is another site. I will profile it sometime. But down here on the left side is going to be where you find the Artecy charts and kits. And you can receive everything here, and it'd be cheaper. It's going to be a lot cheaper and a lot quicker to basically order directly from this site versus ordering, unless you want to just download a PDF file. But if you actually want to get a kit, then this is the way to go. So I'll put the link to this site as well in case you are interested. I want to go back to Artecy one more time before I finish up here. Whoop, all the way back to Artecy. There we go. And I wanted to go to this thing called, where was it? See, now there was there, and now it's gone. It was called a Triptych or something like that. Oh, it's so cute. Look at the little owls. He's so cute. Yeah, Triptych, or Triptych. So have you ever seen those? It's a kind of a fashionable thing nowadays to do dividing a painting or a picture into different panels, and they've actually done that with this particular, here, let's just look at this one. With this particular couple different cross stitch, really large cross stitch patterns, and this one's 350 by 255. And what they've done is you could stitch it as all one thing, or what they have done is they have separated it into 3 separate panels, separated by a space of 20 stitches. So you could do this on like just basic Aida and leave that by itself, or you could literally, like what some people do, is just frame it or mat it, and have it put up on the wall just like this, and confuse your friends even more. Is that cross stitch? Is that painting? What is that? And so anyway, I think this is a wonderful site. That's one of the reasons why this video is so long. There is so much to look at. I am going to end up buying a bunch of patterns from here today, I think. Because I haven't looked at them in quite a long time, and I needed to. So I hope you guys enjoy, and if you have any questions down below, feel free to reach out. If there's plenty of contact information on this site, and there's a membership that you can hop into so that you know when they're releasing new patterns. So don't hesitate to reach out to them as well. But this is another great cross-stitch pattern site that I think that you guys will really, really enjoy, and will bring like all different kinds of new cross-stitch patterns to you. So thank you so much, and have a great day.